Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off and we're underway here in NFL week 4. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But you look at this defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
First down, Minnesota.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Play action. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Hines now on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Off the play fake, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Prescott on 3rd and goal.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Another catch for Valdez-Scantling.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll get this up to the 32.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Stafford. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott.
That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Panthers had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown! Darnell Mooney.
53 yards.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Stafford. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
And this returnable for Hines.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Prescott. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Motion man left is Kirk. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Misses yet again. The struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this into the end zone. DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santoso now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
Stafford on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Hey, 22!
Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Double right!
To throw is Stafford.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
A first down throw for Prescott. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. Touchdown, Panthers. Tim Patrick, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point try now for Santoso.
And the lead is now 24.
Next to score, Panthers 31, Vikings 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And quickly they get to the line.
32. Easy.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Panthers have opened the lead up to 30. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.